Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the We Are Wrestling podcast. I am your host, Viral Viper, with my co-host.
I guess I'm the patron since you did a fucking Ricardo Rodriguez thing there.
Yes. So, how are you?
I'm good.
How are you?
How you doing?
You see anything? that excites you lately?
Oh, not excite me, dumbfounded me, broke my heart damn there. But we'll get into that.
Oh, you mean the Mortal Kombat trailer? That's what excited you?
That's confusing in its own right. I was talking about fucking NXT and fucking. See, it's so bad I forget the fucking name of it. I was about to call it Valentine Day Massacre. Same thing.
Yeah.
Vengeance Day.
So since you wanted to start there, let's start with St. Valentine's Day Vengeance. And I wasn't going to start there, but we're starting there now.
Okay.
So we had the ending of both of the Dusty Classics, the women's and the men. The funny part was the women's match was Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai versus Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart. Now, here's the funny part. We all know the face heel dynamic was that Shotzi and Ember were the good guys and Dakota and Raquel were the bad guys. Or we thought. So as the match went on, it started to look more and more like Dakota and Raquel were the good guys. But the crazy part was Shotzi and Ember weren't bad guys. So it just was like a good guy match. And it was like, okay. And then, which actually surprised me, didn't surprise Renegade at all, but it surprised me, Dakota and Raquel won. It was like, oh, okay.
I picked them from the get-go.
Well, yeah, I was surprised and shocked that they won. I was like, oh, that was pretty damn shocking.
But remember, from day one, when they put them together, everybody compared them to Shawn Michaels and Diesel. So,
yes,
you know,
yes, I didn't like I'm saying, like I seen the comparison, but to me, it wasn't like this is a main event act. This is something that should be pushed. This is something that everybody should get behind. That wasn't my thought process when I seen it. It was like, oh, this is just to get Dakota over, and then Raquel started getting over, and it was like, oh, I guess it's to get Raquel over. Now it's like, okay, it's getting both of them over, and it's like, I don't know how I feel about it. Because it's not like I totally don't like either one of them. The thing is, I'm just not really sold on their character. Like, they're both great in the ring. And like Dakota Kai, I knew her before she got here. She's a cool person. And Raquel Gonzalez, she proved herself in the ring. So it's not like, oh, they suck. It's just, yeah, it's just something that's not clicking for me. And what wasn't clicking for me, it started to click later on, but it wasn't clicking for me at the time. So I was like, it's not making sense. But yeah, that was the women's match. Then we had one fucking hell of a match between MSK and the Grizzled Young Vets. Fucking great. And the way that you can tell that the match was so good, you had the regulars and the people who are not so high up on NXT right now were like, holy shit, that was a fucking great ass tag team match. That tag team match was off the fucking chain. Like, they literally start putting it up on their high rankings of great tag team matches. And somebody who always, quote unquote, doesn't like the WWE system and always says, hey, these people, blah, 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 these people, blah, 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 came out with a statement that said, MSK is 1,000 times better in WWE NXT than they ever were in Impact. And I was like, wow. Not only was it because that person said it, but wow, that's literally what we said. He literally said that, but go on, because you're famous and you're top star, you can say whatever you want and people love you. But they know we said it first. But anyway, back to the thing. So that match was so good. Like, MSK fucking showed their ass, and like they literally fucking took the ball and ran with it. And I can't just go, oh, MSK did the whole thing, because the tag team who I've had underrated from day one of their existence was like, yo, these guys, yo, I don't know about these guys. I don't really get it. In NXT UK days back in the day, I was like, I don't think that they even belong together. They just stuck them together. It was a big dog and a little dog. Yeah, it was the big dog and a little dog. It was like, yeah, I don't get it. What did they do? They won the fucking tag team titles. I was like, holy shit, maybe I was wrong. And then I jumped on a Grizzled Young Vets bandwagon. And from then on out, I've been a Grizzled Young Vets fan. And they have proven every time they get in the ring that they are fucking good together. They're a great tag team. They fucking have some fucking killer matches that you're like, Jesus Christ, these guys are good.
Not too long ago, they had a match with what's his name? Walter's group. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Imperium.
That match was fucking awesome, man. Whatever. They're still big dog, little dog to me though, but they're awesome now.
Yeah, like they have gotten so good that it's like, holy shit. Like, even the people who like never seen them, they all fucking pop and go, holy shit, Grizzled Young Vets are awesome. Grizzled Young Vets, James Drake is fucking awesome. Like, Zach Gibson, like, everybody starts going how fucking good they are. And I'm just always like, yeah, like, you should have been on the bandwagon like I did. You should have just jumped on it. When it gained steam, you should have went right there. You should have been right there with me.
You know what it is? Like, when they meet, like, when they reach, like, mainstream for certain people. Like, certain people don't watch NXT, so when they go to the main roster, more people are going to be surprised. You know?
Yeah, it's which actually, like, brings up something we're going to talk about later, but yeah, the match was, like, so fucking good, but WWE took our advice. They listened,
which I'm surprised,
and they pulled the trigger.
That one, like you said, you were surprised with the ladies' match, and like I wasn't. This one was the other way around. I was shocked. You was.
And you know what? Like, as like it got closer and closer to the show, I got less and less surprised because I felt something coming. I was like, something is going on here. Something is weird and something is off. And I feel like WWE is going to pull the trigger right here. They're going to do the right thing. It's going to happen. I was like, it's going to happen. I was like, MSK is going to win. MSK is going to win. And you said, I don't know, pump your brakes. It might not happen. And WWE took it and ran with it and said, hey, we're doing it, guys. We're fucking doing it. And they fucking did it. Loved it.
Other podcasters out there, thank God I was wrong. I can admit I was wrong.
Yes.
Thank God I was wrong.
Yes, this was fucking awesome. Fucking loved every minute of it. And then we had a match that I wish I was right about, and I wish that they were wrong. Like, this fucking, it pissed me off so bad. And, like, it's not pissing me off because of what happened. It just pissed me off because I think it was the right time. And I know that people are like, no, it wasn't the right time. And these people are just, like, criticizers and like, no, it wasn't the right time. It was the right time. It should have been a time. And what I'm talking about is a North American title match between Kushida and Johnny Gargano. It was, first off, it started off kind of fun because it started off with the whole way, which is Johnny, Candice, and Austin. They're walking out, and Austin Theory gets kidnapped by Dexter Lumis. And they barely didn't even know he was gone until they got out on stage, and Candice and Indy looked around and was like, where the fuck is Austin? They figured out he was gone. Austin got taken to the back. It was over, so they went to the back looking for him. It was like, okay, they're going to look for Austin. They're running, looking for Austin. So Johnny has the match with Kushida, which was fucking amazing. They both, like I said, it was going to be a fucking great match. But Kushida lost. And clean. Not with no distraction. Not with nothing crazy.
No
clean.
fuckery, as we would say.
Yes, it kind of baffled my mind. I was like, what the fuck? Like, why would they do this? I don't know. It is what it is. Then we had the women's triple threat. Now, this match was good. This match was short, but it wasn't short because WWE said shorten it up or anybody got injured. The women just said, hey, we want to have a shorter match, which everybody who watched it was like, okay, this match was good, but if it went longer, it would have been the greatest women's match ever. But they decided to take it a little slower and like cut a little time, and the match was good, but like everybody said, if it was a little bit longer, it would have wound up being one of the greatest women's matches ever. But Io Shirai won, so she pinned Mercedes Martinez, which sets up some things later on. Then we had the main event: Pete Dunne versus Finn Balor. This match, it was fucking awesome. It was fucking awesome. It just was so good. It was so technical and just so down and dirty and just good. It was no cheating involved. It just was good. It was so sexy. Like, it was so sexy. It was fucking great. I had to clean up afterwards. It was so goddamn sexy. Oh man, this was so good. Like, it just was pure technical wrestling, and they were getting down and dirty with it. It was like, yes, this is what people want.
The funny part, like,
and it's
not really my style, but even I enjoyed it. I'm not really a technical guy like that when it comes to wrestling. Like, I like everything else, like with some technical mixed in there. Like, if it's strictly technical, I tend to get bored, but this one, it kept me captivated, you know? Like, I guess it was like the unique moves that they would do, like the storytelling, like Pete Dunne kept going for the hand and all that. Like, you know, it was good. It was good.
It was so good that it had everybody that like usually doesn't watch NXT, usually doesn't have no idea what's going on. Even the AEW guys, like not just the wrestlers, I mean the fans and everybody was just talking about how good this match was. It was like, oh my God, this match was good. And it was like, why can't we have more of this? Like, oh my God, this is so good. And Pete Dunne was wrestling Finn, and Finn dropped him on the floor. Finn took out Pete's mouth guard, and then he John Woo drop kicked him right in the face, and then he hit him with the 1960, and 1, 2, 3, it was over. Like, jeez, like that was brutal. And I know people are like, what the fuck? Like, so he took out his mouth guard. Mouth guard is to stop you from getting knocked out. So when you drop kick somebody right in the face after you took out the mouth guard, they're going to get knocked out. So he picked him up, dropped him, 1, 2, 3. And he didn't even have time to celebrate because Ernie and Bert showed up and just beat the hell out of him. And then Pete beat the hell out of him. And he's getting beat. 5 minutes later, here comes Undisputed Era. Yes. And they showed up. And they just start beating their asses. And they took them out. And they're standing there. And everybody is cheering. They're cheering Undisputed. They're cheering Too Sweet. They know what's about to happen. So Kyle puts up the sign. Roddy puts up the sign. Adam puts up the sign. And they're looking at Finn. And Finn's looking. So Finn adjusts the belt. He goes for it. Roddy's looking straight forward. Kyle's looking straight forward because they know it's going to be a photo. It's going to be one of those shocking photos because it's going to shock the system. And they're looking forward, and nobody sees the super kick to Finn. Bow! But they just hear it and they see him, and Finn's on the floor. The fuck happened? Adam super kicked him, and everybody's just like, "What the fuck? What? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?" And Adam is saying to Kyle, he said, "This was supposed to happen." Kyle's like, "No, not this. What are you doing? This is so crazy." And Roderick's like, "What's going on, man? What's going on?" So Kyle is trying to reason with Adam Cole and say, "No, this is how this should be. Not like this. Not like this." And bam! Super kick to Kyle O'Reilly. And he's on the floor, and Roderick's just standing there with his mouth open. Adam Cole leaves, and he's like, "Let's go. Let's go." Roddy's in the ring. Roddy doesn't know whether to stay or go. Roddy's so confused. And it literally left the whole entire wrestling world in a literally shock. Because, like I said, I just said this earlier, everybody was watching it. Everybody was watching TakeOver. And everybody is a fan of Undisputed Era. From everywhere around the world, they were watching. And everybody just like collectively was like, "Oh my God." They just literally said, "Oh my God." It was so captivating to see how they just shocked the whole entire wrestling world. And it's like, first off, nobody's seen this coming. Second off, this was just like such a mind-blowing thing that it just literally had everybody on edge and was like, I can't wait to Wednesday to see what happens. Everybody, so like, it just was like, what is going on? It was great. It was one of those great moments in NXT that just had everybody going, wow. This is a thing. And that's how we left off TakeOver.
You
and then
heartbroken know about it too.
Uh-huh.
Grown men cry.
But that's good.
No, like it released emotion from people, so they did their job. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It was great.
Yeah.
It was fucking great. So we get to Wednesday. NXT is here. It starts off immediately with Kyle O'Reilly coming out. And Kyle's like, "Adam Cole, bring your bitch ass out here. I need to know what happened. Bring your ass out here." So instead of him, Roddy comes out, and Roddy's like, "Dude, I don't know what happened. I'm very confused. I'm confused just like you're confused. I don't know what happened. I'm so confused. Like, listen, dude." And Kyle keeps saying, "I don't want to hear from you, Roddy. I don't want to hear from you. Roddy, if you don't get out of here, I'm going to kick your ass." And Roddy's like, "Dude, I don't know what's going on." And Roddy is so confused. Roddy's trying to figure out what's happening. And before we can even get a little bit of a hint of what's happening, here comes Finn Balor. So Finn's like, "Listen, Kyle, I have no beef with you. And Roddy, I don't know what's going on with you, but I want to kick Adam Cole's ass." And before anything could pop off, Pete Dunne, Danny Burch, and Oney Lorcan show up, and they beat the hell out of all three of them. So Renegade says, that's going to be a 6-man later. I was clearly misinformed because of something WWE tweeted out because they're stupid and did not tag in something that they were supposed to tag in, which led me to believe something was going to happen. But Renegade was like, they're going to do a 6-man later on. And lo and behold, they turned it into a 6-man. Then we had Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon versus Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. This match, it was a match until Johnny found a white van outside. He went outside to get the van while the match was going on. Then Johnny walks back in the ring and he has Austin Theory. And it's so funny because the match is going on. Candice leaves the match and is like, Austin, you're back. And Indy's like, yeah, he's back. But she's in the ring, so she gets hit with the finisher from Ember and Shotzi, and they wind up losing the match. It was hilarious. I fucking loved it.
Like, I thought she was going to get kidnapped for a second.
Yes. Then we had Pat McAfee show up and say, hey, he was on the plane, but he showed up and said, hey, listen, I was right. You have to say Pat was right. Pat was right. It's like, you know what? You were right, but at the same time, shut up. Shut up. Like, it's not even a bad shut, but it's like, shut up. It was funny. So then they went back to the ring, and we had Isaiah Swerve Scott versus Leon Ruff. Now, I'm so baffled by this. Like, I'm so baffled by this, and this is bothering me because I'm a huge fan of Swerve. And if you've been paying attention to this podcast from the beginning, I've always been a huge fan of Swerve. Swerve keeps losing. He loses to Leon Ruff. I don't know where the story is going for Swerve. He's a heel. He's a bad guy. He shouldn't be losing. He should be cheating to win. He keeps losing. And I don't know what the point is. And I can understand that it's something off about him because it's like he needs a tweak to his look or something, because I feel like whatever that is will be the next thing to take him over the hump. But also, he needs to stop losing. He needs to stop losing. Please stop losing.
I agree. It's 100% his look, right? Because his entrance, when he comes in with his robe and whatever, he has the heel persona. Like, it looks right. But his like wrestling gear, like, I'm not really feeling it. Also, because we discussed this like prior to the podcast, I think we discussed it that night, right? But something you just said that I just thought about, right? Where like he's a heel, whatever, he needs to cheat to win, right? You ever notice he really doesn't cheat like that though? Like, he does bad things, but he really doesn't cheat. That's probably why he's losing. He needs to cheat. Because, like, if you're a heel, you cheat. Like, you know? So that's probably the second issue. What do you think?
Well, whatever it is, he needs to change. So, after that, we have Casey Catanzaro versus, I don't know her new name. I promise I have no idea what her new name is. It's Rita Reyes. And she beats Rita Reyes. And then she calls out Xia Li. And Kaden Carter is with her. So they go confront Xia Li. Xia Li puts ash on her hands and says, next week, you pay. Okay. Next week, she gets murdered.
Quickly.
I don't really care. I'm not invested in anything that they have to do. Not invested. And I know people are gonna be like, come on, man, I know why, because of the personal stuff, bro. Like, I'm not invested in this. I like Xia Li, but Caden and Casey, you two, you need to change some stuff outside. You get better as human beings, then maybe I'll be on your side. But yeah.
Not only that, but like removing yourself from the situation, right? They're not like, you kind of want to give Xia a challenge. They're not really a challenge. Like, she's gonna make sure, like I made the quick Lee joke, whatever. She's gonna make sure work at either one of them. Like, bullshit aside, like even if none of that shit ever happened, like she's gonna fuck them both up, you know?
Yes, but okay. Here's the thing, right? I'm fine with Xia Li running through like amateurs and like getting her shit off because she's gonna like run into a big boss eventually. Like, Caden and Casey, they're not it. They're not it to me. Because it's like, okay, I know you need jobbers to like kill, but they're not jobbers. They're like actual established people who could go somewhere eventually.
They are,
but it's like
equivalent. Like main roster, sorry to cut you off, though, right? But like, I'm just going by the way they treat this person, right? They're the equivalent to Chad Gable, someone who legit has wrestling skills, who could be a fucking star. But for all intents and purposes, they treat like a jobber. You know what I mean? They had the skill. They had the skill, especially Casey. You know, it just
especially Caden.
You think Caden? I think Casey like is better in the ring.
Yeah, no, I think Caden is like a young Rey Mysterio, a female version.
Ironically enough, I think that way.
Yeah,
but.
I see like so much potential in her because like, first off, she was trained by Leo Rush.
Okay.
So that's definitely a step up. And like when you see her like really take off, you're like, oh shit, you have the moves. You have the skills. It's just not your time yet.
Either way, they both have the skills, you know? But to where they're trying to push Xia Li, it doesn't match to me. You know what I mean? It's kind of like they're what's the guy? Remember the guy that used to work with WWE that he was with Carmella's?
He was with Carmella's who?
He was with Carmella, the chin guy. No chin.
It's Ellsworth.
Ellsworth. They're cousins of Ellsworth in a certain like stance, you know? They're just there. They need someone more of a presence than Tegan Knox. Tegan Knox would make a great match with Xia Li, and that would push her like the line from fucking another wrestler to the moon.
Yeah, but the thing is with Tegan Knox is like a real star. Like she's a real human.
Yeah.
Like that's the crazy part. Like Tegan, when she like a lot of people have never seen like what Tegan can fully do because every time we get close, Tegan gets injured, and that's like not really her problem. It's just like an injury thing.
Yeah.
But she's really good at what she does. Tegan is just like really good.
You know what I mean? Like, got more shine than these two. So, you know?
Yeah, like no, whoever she runs up against is going to like give her a challenge.
Yeah.
And like it's gonna change her, but I think that's gonna lead to the Dragon Lady actually getting out of sitting there.
You think so?
I really hope, and like this is just me throwing around, this is not anybody's theory because this is our theory crafting. I'm hoping that they gain a new member. I'm hoping they gain a new member, and it's going to be weird. I don't know who it's going to be, but I hope whoever it is, not Casey and Caden, even one of them, but they gain.
Because it all started with a mark, and then they marked her.
So. I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not either. You know, like it would have to fit the mold, and she doesn't fit.
Yeah, like to be honest, Caden does. Yeah. But then you're breaking up a tag team that eventually, when you start having more tag team matches, you're going to need. So It's like a catch-22 thing.
But WWE's known for that, so you know they love breaking the tag teams.
That's true. So we have Kushida in the back, getting ready for. Well, not getting ready. They're testing him out, making sure he's okay, and before they can kind of tell him he's okay to go, Bronson Reed steps up and says, "Man, I respect you, but I'm going for the title too. So don't get too comfortable, because I'm coming for that title too. So one day we might have to square off." So after he finished, Malcolm Bivens stands up and said, "Hey, Kushida, I heard you needed an opponent. I got an opponent for you." So it's like, okay. So then we have Zoe Starks. Zoe Starks has a match. And Zoe Starks, a lot of people have never seen her. I forgot her name. But she's here, and she was from the Indies. And we had a couple interactions before, and she's always been happy that people talk about her. I'm like, "Hey, I'm glad you guys talk about me." I'm like, "Yeah." Now everybody can see what kind of shit she can do. She's got power, she's got agility, she's awesome. She's fucking awesome.
She got a mean streak and whatever, you know?
She's got something. Yeah. And I'm happy that she's here in NXT. So then we had a funny / cool / situation. So Beth gets in the ring, and Beth is like, "I'm here to present the trophy winners with the trophy." And she starts calling out MSK. So MSK come out. I don't know what it is about them. Literally, I've seen them 1,000 times. We talked about them 1,000,000 times. I don't know what it is about them, but their passion and their promo skills is just off the charts at NXT. It's something you feel you start to feel "Oh my God, I have to get behind these guys because these guys are passionate and they love the business." Them spitting about how they won and how much this means to them, it felt so passionate and real. It was oh my God, nobody can be against MSK. You cannot tell me that these guys they have to win a title. They have to win a title.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just so good. And then Beth brings out Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. So this is where I see something and I'm like, wait, what?
Before you go into what you've seen, right? Let me go into what I've seen and whatever, right? What I've seen is probably more funny than what you've seen, though, right? Did anybody else notice it's only one trophy, and it's been one trophy ever since? Everyone gets that one trophy. It's one trophy with everybody's name on it.
It's one for all.
Yes. Okay.
So, So, the girls are coming in the ring, and MSK holds the ropes open for them. So, automatically you're like, wait a minute, they're heels. Oh, they're going to tell them to fuck off. They literally got in the ring and they said, "Thank you." It's like, wait, what? Okay, I know you guys wrestled. Sunday is faces. Then you just tell them, "Thank you"? Wait a minute, wait, did you guys have a face turn? So they come out and they cut a promo, like they're good guys. It's like, wait, what? So this is where the shock comes, because Nia and Shayna come out to confront them. And it's funny because Shayna has been posting this all over Twitter, and everybody else has been posting this all over Twitter. ever since they won. Because when Shayna was in NXT, Dakota Kai was terrified of her. Like, completely terrified of her. So when Shayna gets in the ring, she tries to punk her out. It was like, you're still scared of me. And Dakota Kai was like, no, I grew up. I'm stronger now. I'm better. And I can face you. I was like, oh, well, this is consistency because it's a small little storyline before she got called up that existed. And now they're bringing it back to like, hey, guys, the storyline, it plays into the bigger picture. And it's like, oh, wow, that's actually pretty cool.
She just said she would kick her head off. So,
yes. And then Nia tells Raquel that Dusty Rhodes said that she was a big, badass bitch. And Raquel comes back with a line, and I was like, oh, wow. She was like, okay, but I'm sorry because he never met me. Like, ooh, wait a minute. You're saying you're the big badass bitch. Okay. Like, it was so funny. And the best part about this was while all of this exchange is going down, MSK is eating popcorn in the back with Beth Phoenix.
Yeah.
It was fucking funny. It was great. It was great.
So you could tell like Beth is getting like comedy lessons from Edge, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like she was into it. I wonder where the fuck they got the popcorn from though.
Good question. So after that, we get the announcement that on March 3rd, MSK will face Ernie and Bert, and also Dakota Kai and Raquel will face Nia and Shayna. So that's the thing. Now, just hold up, pump your brakes. I know people are out there that's groaning, like some of you are groaning. You're like, March 3rd, that's when AEW is supposed to have Cody and Shaq and that match, and that big match. Oh, WWE's just trying to counter program. Okay. I'm not here to stand up for WWE because I've done that enough and you guys have crucified me and said, hey, be less objective. You're trying to be against those people who are being assholes. So be less objective. Just call it straight down the line. Okay, you want me to call it straight down the line? We're in a ratings war. Why not?
Yeah.
Like, why not? It's a ratings war. Why not? Like, if AEW did this counter programming, I'd say the same thing. We're in a ratings war. Why not? But because WWE have Lakers syndrome, aka Yankee syndrome, aka Patriot syndrome, aka winner syndrome, people hate them. And I know you're like, wait, they don't win shit. What are you talking about? The mentality of we won all these championships, we're the big guys, we're the big bad. That's what I mean. It's always people perceive something as the big bad, so they say, we're rooting against whatever the big bad is. That's what I'm talking about. And like, if you look at this objectively, this is fun. It's a ratings war. So people on both sides to be trying to stack the lineup to go against whatever the other lineup is. Ratings war. Nothing wrong with it. Here's like the bigger picture. It's wrestling. And you like wrestling. We like wrestling. We're going to enjoy this, so it doesn't matter either way. I just had to throw this out there, and like, I know people get mad at me when I go on these little rants, but these rants aren't about just them. It's about someone and people who always brainwash the masses, who actually had a funny ass line about some wrestling fans are brainwashed. Go figure. Because you brainwashed them. So I'm trying to unbrainwash you into thinking objectively about things. Straight down the line, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to bring a new way of listening. That's it. That's all.
100% right.
That's all.
At the same time, right? Like, as a fan, this just me, right? As a fan, who cares about like the ratings? All that does is, as a fan, I guess, boost your ego, as you would say, team sports. Like, yeah, my team win. Doesn't pay your bills. Doesn't do anything for you. It pays their bills. It helps them out. You don't see the other than like certain few. You don't see like a lot of wrestlers boast about ratings and all that.
But like I said, brainwash matches by the brainwasher who's claimed that they're brainwashed because they don't think the way that they think. And also that person always talks about how WWE is booked to an audience of one, which it is. He doesn't see that he's influencing and having his own show be booked towards him. But I will not divulge and go any further. I'm going to be straight and narrow.
Yeah.
Back to the show. So we have the Karrion Kross situation. Here's the situation. So from what I've heard, the situation is Karrion Kross is supposed to face Santos Escobar. Santos Escobar doesn't want to face him. He's missing. So Karrion Kross said, next week, if you show up, or I'm going to kill you and take your title. Now, I heard that they're not supposed to go forward with this match. This match isn't supposed to exist. So I'm still trying to figure out why this match was even put together in the beginning. Just trying to figure this out.
Like, he legit said, A, you fight me and I whoop your ass, verbatim, right? Mm-hmm. Or the second one, like, you get stripped of the title. So it makes you think this is for the title, which is impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck?
Or this may not be impossible because Trent Seven's about to go for the Cruiserweight title against Jordan Devlin. So, like I said, it may not be possible. Yeah. I mean, anything's fucking. It's just weird.
Yeah,
it's weird.
True,
I don't know,
but I think Trent Seven has a better chance at like making weight than Cross. I could be wrong though.
That's true. That's true.
Because Cross does look like he trimmed down like since his injury.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's 205, but hey.
Honestly, that will go in WrestleMania because Cross versus Finn is supposed to happen at WrestleMania, and him with the Cruiserweight title going for the heavyweight title makes no goddamn sense. So that's why this feud has to just blow up and just like die quickly. Like either they're going to make them part of Killer Kross's crew or something, because it has to. You can't do this match. Like it makes no sense. You have to do something weird. I don't know.
Like they're feuding for no reason. Like it came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. It did. And then we had the television debut because at the pay-per-view, someone came and showed up and said, "Hey, I'm here." And everybody was just like, dummy, yeah. So Eli Drake is here, but his name is now L.A. Knight. So
you know the bad part to that? When you sort of say like new name now, I was about to call him L.A. Park.
Wrong. Wrong. We'll talk about him later, but wrong.
That name's growing on me, by the way. But yeah.
Me too. But yeah, LA Knight is here, formerly known Eli Drake is signed to WWE. I mean, he's not the only person signed, because like there is Wera Loca, who is, well, you know who she is, Taya Valkyrie. She is signed to WWE too. When will she debut? We don't know. Probably very soon. Where? I still don't know that either. But somewhere soon.
Johnny Mundo probably knows.
Oh, he knows a lot. He knows a lot. Then we had a Cameron Grimes video package, which they played at the pay-per-view, was so fucking awesome. So they played it again here. But at the end of it, he crashes his car. So he's like, it's okay. I'm just going to buy me another one. Dude. This is not going to end well for this guy.
He's wasting his money.
Yes. Then we had Kushida versus Tyler Russ. It was funny because I said, it's Tyler Rex. And Renegade corrected me and was like, no, it's Tyler Russ. I was like, that's what I said. I just said Tyler Rex. He's like, no, you said Tyler Rex. That's who he is, right? He's like, no, he's Tyler Russ. No, his name is Tyler Rex. No, wrong person. I was like, okay. And then they said, Tyler Russ. I was like, God damn it is Tyler Russ. I was wrong.
For once, I'm right.
Yes. And this match was like really good because Kushida can go and so can Tyler Russ. It was a fucking awesome match. But Kushida got the win and Tyler Russ lost. I have a feeling. I have a weird feeling. Mm-hmm. This is going to lead to, because Tyler Russ, every time they're in a match and Malcolm Bivens tells him to do something, he's like, no, I got this. No, I got this. I said this a couple weeks ago. Every time he says, no, I got this, he fails. When he starts listening to Malcolm Bivens, he's going to start winning. I promise. Watch.
100%.
So then we had the main event, which is a triple threat match. Pete Dunne, Ernie and Bert versus Roderick Strong, Finn Balor, and Kyle O'Reilly. This match was really good. And then the end came because Adam Cole shows up. Adam Cole shows up and takes out Kyle O'Reilly. He gives Kyle O'Reilly a brain buster on the stairs. Kyle O'Reilly is done. He's knocked out. Kyle O'Reilly was literally in the same position for 20 minutes, laying on the floor, never moved. Roderick Strong is trying to get the match back on. Pete Dunne pins Finn Balor. 1, 2, 3. They leave the ring. So Adam Cole beats up Finn a little bit more. He leaves the ring. The goal stomp on Kyle O'Reilly again. Roderick Strong gets back in the ring. Roderick Strong sees the belt. Roderick Strong goes to hand the belt to Finn. He's not paying attention. Then he grabs Finn like, hey, here's your bow. Finn kicks him in the head. And Finn's looking at him like, oh, well, you shouldn't have touched me. You were trying to beat me up. But then Adam Cole gets back in the ring, beats up Finn, and stands over him with the title. So he leaves. So Adam Cole wants the title. That makes sense. Yeah. Now, here comes the controversial part. Very controversial. Because this has 3 different opinions. So, right after the match, we got a report that Kyle O'Reilly was stretchered out. He had a seizure. And he's being taken to a medical facility. Okay. That's bad. That's really bad. Everybody's panicking. Everybody's like, oh my God, what's going on? Somebody said Adam Cole is with him in the medical facility. Oh my God, this is so bad. If Adam Cole's with him breaking character, this is so bad. It's so bad. Then we find out somebody says it's a word. Now, me, just me. Okay, me, only me. I heard this and I say, there's a camera right there. Like, there's a legit camera crew right there. I don't think this is real. And I'm sitting there like, something's off about this. And it just keeps going. Like, we keep getting stories. Then somebody comes out, a supposed quote unquote trusted source says, listen, guys, this is all a work. You're getting worked up. This is all a work. This is WWE set this up. Now, everybody who believes that Kyle had a seizure is angry because it's like, oh my God, why would you guys fake a seizure? Why would you do this? Why would you fake him having a seizure? What the fuck? Like, you know that he's sick. They was like, WWE is just so fucking gross. This is so gross. Well, here's the truth about the whole entire situation. The guy that sent out the tweet about what happened and took the picture and said Kyle O'Reilly was injured never said he had a seizure. And because he never said he had a seizure, and somehow it got twisted into the internet where everybody believed that he had a seizure, everybody believed that this was fake. Now, someone inside the building who usually does NXT coverage and is a cool person, he was like, there was no seizure. You can tell that this was storyline. None of that happened. I don't know where you guys got this report. And it was funny because this person, like, he jumped on and was like, hey, wait a minute. None of this happened. None of this happened. It was just an injury angle. None of this happened. Kyle is a little banged up, but it's not a seizure. He never had that. This is just storyline shit. And everybody's like, wait, what? And then once everybody calmed down and put themselves back into the normalcy, well, half of the people was like, okay, so we can't blame WWE for this because they never said this. They never showed this. They never did any of this. We can't blame WWE for this. We have to blame the person who did it. The other half of the people was like, no, still blaming WWE. This is sick. And other people was like, dude, what are you talking about? This is kayfabe. Just let it go. It's not real. He never had a seizure. This was made up. Nah, WWE's bad, guys. The other people was like, well, we got work. It was so crazy. And then Kyle even came out was like, listen, I'm okay, guys. I'm just a little banged up. It is what it is. Stuff is going to happen. Things are going to get fixed. Whatever. Boom.
Like,
I had to clear that up.
If anything, if you look closely, because like he did a brain buster. Adam did Kyle. If you look closely at that, Adam fucked himself up more than he fucked up Kyle. Because you legit see it in his face. He's like he grabbed his back. So like I'm more scared for Adam than anything.
Exactly. But I wanted to clear that up because people get it misconstrued and people get angry and people keep going with these narratives. And for once, like, we can please stop these dumb narratives. So that's why I'm clearing this up.
Get the facts.
Yes. So, did you watch Impact this week?
No. I haven't watched Impact in like a really long time. I think they just had a pay-per-view set.
Okay. Did you watch MLW?
MLW, I have, like, they've been slacking lately. Like, they don't make me care, you know?
Okay. I did watch MLW.
Okay.
MLW were doing Filthy Island, which was Tom Lawler out in the middle of Bubblefuck, having a bunch of people wrestle. Like Zinchi wrestled Dominic Guarini. Zinchi is fucking awesome. Like, he's fucking awesome. He's getting better each week. We had who was it? I want to say his name is Ho Ho Loon, but I'm not sure if that's his name. He wrestled somebody. He's really good.
Because like if he was in WWE before, then it was Ho Ho.
No. He wasn't in WWE before. I can't remember his name.
Oh,
Like, and I know I fucked up and it's like super racist because he's an Asian guy,
yeah.
but like it's not really racist because his name is something. All right, fuck it, I'm saying it. I know it sounds racist, but like I'm not racist. Sorry, just sorry. Fuck
Because if you remember,
All right.
Ho Ho Loon was the guy that was with Boa. Like he was supposed to be his translator.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
And then he wanted to go back home to his family.
Yeah.
Then we had a match which some people would say came out of nowhere, but not me. It was Rocky Romero versus El Gringo Loco. Now, I know people are like, oh my God, New Japan is working with MLW. Okay, I'm going to call New Japan the Lannisters. And I know people are going to be like, what? They're the Lannisters. Because the Lannisters always have this one rule. And this goes for a lot of things in professional wrestling right now that people think are doors. It's a golden rule by the Lannisters. A Lannister always pays their debt. And I know people are like, what? What are you talking about? What debt? The Super Juniors. Wait, what happened in the Super Juniors? Oh, Chris Bay. Wait, what? Chris Bay was there? Oh, somebody from MLW was in that? What? Wait a minute. Why does that have anything to... Oh, that's why Finn Juice is on Impact. Oh, that's why Rocky Romero's on MLW. All of the people who have taken out a debt, they're being repaid because the Lannisters always pay their debts. So just remember, all of these doors are debts being paid. Remember.
Yeah.
And I know somebody's like, what about the AEW one? How is that a debt being paid? The championship needs to be defended. Jon Moxley cannot work for any company in the USA. The championship needs to be defended. He can't go to Japan, so how do we do it? New Japan has a wrestling show based in the USA. How do we get the title off of him? He has to defend it here. How do we do that and go around the rules that are signed in his contract by AEW? Hey, we'll do that if you do something for us. We'll pay our debts. Moxley has the match. Debt has to be paid. Simple as that. Said that before.
But people don't listen.
Exactly. And I know you guys are like, wait, Finn Juice is an Impact? Yes, Finn Juice is going to be an Impact for a while. The funny part about it is I found out that Finn Juice was going to be an Impact in like January, but because of the injuries and stuff between Juice and Finn, it got pushed back. So now here they are. So it wasn't this big surprise to me as it is to everybody talking about, oh, the portal's open. And I'm like, debts have to be paid. It's a favor for a favor. That's how I see it. And I know everybody's like, well, Meltzer said Okada's coming somewhere. Meltzer never gave Okada's name. He said a big name should be coming somewhere. Now, everybody's like, oh my God, Okada's coming to AEW or Impact. He's coming somewhere.
I think there's a big name.
Please.
There's a difference between a big name and a major name. I would consider Okada a major name.
Yes.
Like, I'm not the biggest New Japan fan, so I don't know what will be a big name. So.
Like I'm saying, people, temper your expectations for this stuff. I know that I'm saying this right now. A favor for a favor. And you've been hearing me shut the fuck up when everybody's been mentioning the door. On the podcast, I've said the door and it goes silent after that. Because words. This is the last time I'm gonna say it. The lion, which is the Lannister's crest, also happens to be the New Japan crest. See how things eerily work. The Lannister always pays their debts. Remember, debts will always be paid.
Okay.
Luckily, WWE doesn't owe them any debts. I mean, it's like they're ever going to be paid. Like, well, there's no debts to be paid, but never happening. Never happening. Saying it right here on the podcast. Never happening. Lannisters never will mess with, fuck it. Moving on. So, Mil Muertes, or is it Mil Muertes? Yeah, I think it's Mil Muertes. Fought Savio Vega in like a outside random street fight. It was weird. Then we had, what is his goddamn name? What is his fucking name, dude? You know what it is.
Give me a clue.
Low Key versus King Mo in a knockout match. They had a knockout match, and it ended with Filthy Tom Lauder and his crew beat the shit out of them, and then here comes the Von Erichs to save the day.
Wait.
So you mentioned what?
Team Filthy beat up both of them?
No. They beat up Low Key because they hate Low Key.
Oh, okay. Because I was under the impression, wasn't King Mo kind of affiliated with them? But yeah.
Yes, they saved him. But yeah, that happened. Yeah. And funny enough, you mentioned L.A. Park.
Uh-huh.
So L.A. Park cut a promo, and L.A. Park was talking, and he threatened Hammerstone because he wants gold, but he wants gold for their new boss. And the longer this keeps going on, the more this keeps happening. I'm like, Dario Cueto is definitely the boss. He's definitely brought this. It's part of Lucha Underground. It keeps popping up. It's definitely Lucha Underground inspired into MLW. I think this is where it's going, and this is fusing into ML Underground.
Was LA Park in like Underground at one point or no?
Yes, I think he was. I I don't remember because like it was a bunch of people, so he might have been in there. I don't remember, but I think he was.
I know Rey Mysterio was. So.
Mm-hmm. Everybody that's hot right now has been there.
Okay.
So NXT UK was awesome.
Okay.
We had Ben Carter versus some guy. I don't know who the fuck this dude's name is. I want to call him. I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting your name. And this is the second time I did this. I'm sorry. And the bad part is like, it's not even that bad. This dude is fucking great. And like, I keep forgetting his fucking name. I really want to remember his name. I don't remember his name. But holy shit. Him and Ben Carter had such a fucking phenomenal match. It was so crazy. I loved it. And like, it was just awesome. Ben Carter won. Then we had the Heritage Cup match between A-Kid and Shaw Samuels. Just like, okay, going into this match, I was like, is it going to be okay? Nah, fam. A-Kid and Shaw Samuels put on a fucking banger. It was like, ooh, this is okay. I like this. So, Mako Satomura and Kaylee Ray had a contract signing. So on March 4th is going to be Mako Satomura versus Kaylee Ray for the women's title. Totally on board for that. Next week is Gallus versus Pretty Deadly, or as people call them, PDOT.
Oh.
You want to know what that means?
What does that stand for?
Pretty Deadly on top. Like they're just so cocky and weird. It's like, I love them. I fucking love them.
I like that.
We did the recap of Nina Samuels and Xia Lee's beef, and we get the set up for their match coming up very soon. Then we had my favorite person in the UK. She's my favorite person, Aaliyah James, versus I forgot who she was facing. Whoever this girl is like a fucking stud. She is fucking awesome. And once again, you can see how great Aaliyah James is. I'm not putting her over because we're friends. I'm not doing that. Sorry. She's really good. She's fucking great.
I was just about to say that. Like, that I peeped that on Twitter. Yeah, friends.
I've been watching her since the beginning of her career. I will never not put her down. She is so fucking good in the ring. The girl threw her like literally inches away from the ropes. She did a turnaround, jump on a middle rope, did a turnaround, and did a springboard dropkick. I'm like, how can you be so good so young? Perfect. Just perfect. She's gonna be a star. Like, all she needs is little tweaks to her character and like star. And like, when you look at her, she's like AJ Lee mixed with Alexa Bliss. That's what her gimmick is like now.
Okay.
But her wrestling style is like a luchador mixed with a technical. Well, god damn it, that's the same thing. But
no, but I get what
she's like
technically,
yeah, like
but she could do high flying.
Yes, and like she sells, and it's like she gets hit, and it's like, okay, you're on like Sasha Banks level selling. It's like, dude, how are you this good? Like, last year you were nowhere near even ready to be here, and you're here. It's like you're just like you're evolving at like a fucking crazy pace. Like, she keeps losing, which is like something I don't know why WWE keeps doing this. She keeps losing, but I'm not even gonna lie, in a year, if they fucking keep hammering home and letting her get in the ring and hone her skills and letting her be her, you have a fucking star on your hands. Like, she will be one of the biggest stars in NXT UK if you cultivate her right. She is learning, she's growing, and like, you can see in each match, it's like, okay, she did this, she's better here. She's learning. Like, she's learning, and she's getting so good with her stuff. Like I said, I'm not just putting her over because we're friends. She's good. Like, she's good. Like, I came on this podcast fucking months ago and said, yo, y'all should look out for Aaliyah James. And people was like, all right, cool. I might look out for her. Like, I had a conversation with somebody who was like, I'm looking for new female wrestlers. I told him, was like, yo, Aaliyah James. And she was like, okay, I'm going to check her out. She immediately hit me back after 2 of her matches like, holy shit, how did you find this diamond in the rough? I'm like, see, I told you. She's fucking good. She is fucking good. But enough about her. Let's get back to the match. So, she lost. And then we had a fucking house battle. We had Rampage Brown versus Joe Coffey. Boy, was this match good. This match was fucking good. Like, they tore it the fuck. Huh?
So they are treating Rampage good so far.
Yeah. Yeah, he beat Joe Coffey.
Oh.
He beat Joe Coffey. Like, that match was so good. And the bad part was, like, it was looking at points like, oh, Rampage is definitely losing. Rampage is losing. Then Rampage, like, beat the shit out of him and won. It was like, oh, well, no, Rampage ain't losing. Rampage is winning. It's like, it was a big, beefy house battle. It was one of those good matches. Like, oh, this is great. And like, once again, weekly reminder, if you guys aren't watching NXT UK, what are you doing? Like, it's literally 1 hour out of your day. You can sit and watch it at your desk. Well, don't watch it at your desk at work because you'll be screaming and hollering how cool it is. But if you love the way NXT used to be with the heart and soul and like the feel of just like Oh, this is great. You're gonna love that. Speaking of that, I do have to bring up this thing because maybe you guys weren't around. You guys probably not around because very first podcast we ever recorded, I said, NXT should have a new show where like all of the guys who aren't getting used and all of the young guys who are just coming up that needs to be trained and need to be focused on, they should have a show. They should do this show. It should be a 1-hour show on a network, and they should do it. Something like that. 4 weeks later, Renegade laughs at me and goes, ha ha ha, AEW stole this shit they made dark. Ha ha ha, they did that. Ha ha, they stole that from you. I was like, damn it, I really wish NXT would have did that. Now,
before you
from the first,
because I don't know, right? Can you tell me there's not an NXT Dark?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Because if it's seriously named that, I'm not watching it.
No. Here's the funny part. Because that actually goes into another thing I said on the podcast. When I said, hey, they're going to be doing an Evolve show. And Evolve is going to, that's going to be the new training ground for NXT. Well, you fuse the two together, and now you have NXT Evolve, where you literally have everybody that is young and up and coming, getting ready to go to the NXT main roster. NXT Evolve. And it's going to be on the network. So
I am perfectly fine with that. Yeah.
So you want the old NXT back? You're gonna get it. It's gonna come, and it's gonna be normal, and you're gonna be like, okay, I love it. But just not gloating here, but like from the first podcast to the 24th, I've said things like this, and people have just went, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just two guys in a basement. You're just two virgins in a basement. You guys know nothing. One, I'm not a virgin. Two, I don't live in a basement. And honestly, I haven't been in my basement in weeks. So I have no idea.
We're not even in the same crib. So.
Also that. And also, we are not whatever those things that you call us. What is it? Marks or it's something, whatever. Those things. No. We're not those things. And I know you're probably like, wait a minute, how are you not virgins? You have too much time wrestling. You do know that we can watch wrestling, have a social life, and actually have jobs and pay bills, live on our own. Shit like that can happen. You don't have to be this stereotypical bullshit that you've been raised to think. Like some people on the internet who are actual virgins and sit around and just do nothing but like beef and talk shit and just like run jerk dicks about which company is better, whatever. You guys don't have to be that way. Like you can go out, have a social life, have fun. Like I fucking hate my social life. Sorry, I do. There's nobody around to hear me say that because no one is here at the moment. So I can say I hate my social life. They're not even going to listen to the podcast because they don't know where to find it because I will never tell them. So, see, I can say shit like this. But it's perfectly fine. I hate my social life. I understand why you guys are virgins. Like, sometimes girls are headaches. See, once again, I can say that because she never listens to the podcast. Thank you. So, once again, you don't have to be that way. Go outside. Get a job. Go fuck a girl. It's perfectly fine. Everything will be perfectly fine. You can watch wrestling and enjoy it and love it. I know a bunch of married men who watch wrestling and are fucking normal and they do the same shit I do. Fucking, just fucking go do it. Just stop being an asshole. Stop being a dick. And just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I'm going to refrain from making any comments like that. I love you, honey, if you're listening.
No. Just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I really have to stop stealing people's shit. back to wrestling.
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
Amazingly enough, like something that intrigued me, AEW, and it was for the stupidest reason. But I was anticipating AEW this whole week just for one stupid reason, and like I say, 100%, it was a stupid reason, and I regret it.
Okay, but like, okay, I'm gonna give AEW credit for something, but at the same time, I'm pissed off about it.
Wait?
So
is it something totally different, or is it what I'm talking about? What I'm talking about is stupid.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what you were talking about. What were you talking about?
The brothers. Not the good brothers.
Oh, no. No, that's not what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
But, okay. Me and about 1,000 other people have been saying the same thing over and over, especially all this week. Dude, AEW literally, ever since Sting showed up, have been doing the same thing over and 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 over again. It's the same thing every week. Same thing. He comes out, Taz comes out. He comes out, Taz comes out. He comes out, Taz comes out. Or Taz comes out, he comes out. Nothing happens. Just keeps happening. Nothing happens. So this week, the one time something happens, Sting gets powerbombed by Brian Cage. I'm not even gonna lie. You think that I'm gonna be like, oh my God, that was so awesome. I'm glad Sting took the bump. I know Sting was selling, but holy fuck, that looked like that was so bad. That just looked bad. Like, even the motherfuckers that are like totally on their side, well, not the hardcore dick jackers, but like the regular people who are on their side are like, he didn't need to do that. Like, I thought he signed a contract just to do cinematic matches. They were like, he's 62 years old. He shouldn't be taking a bump. He has spinal stenosis. He's this, he's that. Even their regulars were like, hey, this is fucked up. Like, watch it, guys. But I seen that. I was like, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I said from day one they were going to fuck this up somehow.
Yeah, and I hope that's like the last fuck up and there's nothing else. Like, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
We had a match between Rio and Serena Deebs. It was a long match, or a really long match. And it bothered me because of what everybody was saying. It was like, see, Rio could wrestle. See, you guys were wrong. Rio could wrestle. And I was like, no one ever said she couldn't wrestle.
I just was asking that. Like, who said that?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, when people kept saying that, she told you guys she could wrestle. And I just kept saying to myself, I'm like, no one said she couldn't wrestle. We just said, where is she? That's all everybody said. Where is she? And everybody just kept saying, no. You guys said she couldn't wrestle. Look, she's so good. It's like, no one said that.
Well,
no one fucking said that.
She can't wrestle if she's not on the show, if that's what you mean.
I mean, yes, but like, once she's on the show, she can wrestle. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But she won, and she goes on to the tournament. Orange Cassidy beat I totally went way off the grid on this one.
Okay.
I was about to call Dr. Lufer a fucking anime character's name. I so was off the grid on this one.
Okay, because I was about to call him the Twitch streamer.
No, he's not a Twitch streamer. Like, Dr. Lufer's not a Twitch streamer.
I was about to call him Dr. Lupo. However you pronounce it.
No, he's... Goddamn. Dr. Lufer got his ass whipped by Orange Cassidy. And the bad part, I almost called him Leaf Cassidy. That's... Okay. We're moving on from this, because this is bad.
Wow.
This is bad. So, we had a gender reveal. I give them so much credit, because this is the only gender reveal that hasn't started a forest fire. So
Well,
I give them so much credit.
Yeah.
I give them so much credit. This is like the least non-threatening gender reveal between Cody and Brandy. So Brandy and Cody are having a girl, and Cody is ecstatic, as one should. Congratulations!
Yes.
He was ecstatic. He was doing commentary, and it was so funny that he was doing commentary, and he's trying to keep it together because he's trying to be normal, but at the same time of him being normal, he's you can hear it in his voice, how much of a dad he's happy to be, and it's oh, good for you.
Is this
and he was
the first ever gender reveal in wrestling?
Yes, because here's the thing. Gender reveals have only been a thing for probably the last 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
And because a lot of WWE people try to keep their babies out of storyline, we're not going to talk about that till later, but try to keep their babies out of storyline and try to keep their pregnancy on a low, they don't do gender reveals like normal people. So they won't be hey, reveal. It's nah, they're not doing that because they're hey, we want our privacy. We're in front of the camera all this time. We want our privacy. The reason that it's different for them is Cody literally has to run the show. So he has to do this.
Yeah.
Brandy is his wife. This is their first child. It's a big deal for them. So it's perfect for them to do the gender reveal. And also because I'm going to go with you guys' narrative. Yes, I'm going with your narrative. AEW has a totally different way of thinking than anywhere else. So that's why it's the first gender reveal.
Yeah. It was cool.
Yes. And Cody was out there doing your favorite match between Matt Sydal and Mike Sydal versus FTR. So go on and talk about your Sydal brothers match.
Yeah. Anybody that saw this match and saw the big matches, really did you ever hear of a Mike Sydal? It was so bad I had to fucking Google. Was there actual Mike Sydal? They're brothers in real life. I thought this was a major brothers thing where they put two people who look alike together. But that match was shit. It was shit.
Wait, it was sick?
It was shit. Mike is green as fuck. No. Put man back in the singles and send what is it, Nightmare Factory, whatever the fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
But FTR won.
Yeah.
And after the match, the lights went out because they were going to cut Matt Sydal's hair. The lights went out.
Was it Matt or Mike?
All of us. No, it was Matt.
Okay.
It was Matt Sydal. And they were going to cut his hair. And all of a sudden, the lights go out. And I'm like, who the fuck could this tag team be? No one. Because the tag team was Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy with their degenerate son, Marco Stunt. So they come out and so they beat the shit out of FTR. And then we find out next week we're going to have FTR with Tully Blanchard versus Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and their degenerate son, Marco Stunt.
Two things with that.
Yeah.
Right?
What, the degenerate or is he their son?
No. Okay, first things first. When Luchasaurus popped up in the Tron or whatever they have called it, let's call it his name, whatever, right? He doesn't have his mask on. Oh my god! Is he gonna appear without a mask? Then he appeared with another mask. Oh my god, he appeared with another mask. So, what the fuck? You made a big deal out of nothing.
No, because okay, I'm gonna give them this because it's like, oh my god, he's appearing without the mask for the first time on AEW television.
No,
that's right, I said AEW television.
No, that's fine. That's fine. If he would have came out without the mask, but then they made a big deal with him with another mask, an identical mask. Like, had it been different, like something similar like what Kane would do, you know? Kane has had multiple masks throughout his career. It was the same exact mask.
But here's the thing. He has horns in this mask because the last one, his horns were cut off.
Yeah. He probably bought it.
That's the difference.
Yeah. The second thing I wanted to bring up, and like people had a big deal with it. Like, I don't know. I don't care. Like, all depending on like how this goes. Like a big problem with the old guy being in this match. But he's damn near 70.
Okay.
I do to a point, but I want to see your perspective on it.
I have no problem because half of these motherfuckers either didn't grow up or wasn't around or really have no idea. Tully Blanchard is a fucking man, and I welcome him in the ring. I know I've been against Sting, and everybody's like, oh my God, you're a fucking hypocrite. You're right. I'm a hypocrite because I want Tully Blanchard in the ring. I love Tully Blanchard. Right? Him and Arn Anderson, if they ever get in a ring, I don't give a shit how old they are. I'm going to fucking watch it and cheer. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. I'm a hypocrite. Fuck you. I am fucking standing for Tully Blanchard. Fuck you. I'm standing.
Two things with that.
Fuck it. I'm watching it.
My perspective.
What?
Two things with that, right? When I said old man, I didn't want to say that disrespectfully, but that's the way people are wording it. You know, Tully Blanchard was the man, of course. 4 horsemen and all that shit, right? Now, I'm okay with it because the only reason he's in this match is to go against Marco Stunt. I'm fine with it.
It's for what now?
To go against Marco Stunt.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, he's basically like, you know, to like fend him off. Fine.
Yeah.
If he's in there against either Jungle Boy or fucking Luchasaurus, I have a problem. Like, no. If they leave them two against each other, I'm fine.
I can guarantee you this. If he's in there with Jungle Boy or Luchasaurus, he will make them look like a fucking $1,000,000. Tully Blanchard's a man.
Oh no, 100%. 100%. It just, you know, the whole narrative, like, you have an old guy in there and he could get hurt. Like, Sting could have legit got hurt with that power bomb. Like, you say he's...
Like I said...
I think he hurt himself. I think he hurt it.
Like I said, no. Like I said, I'm playing favorites. I don't give a fuck. I'm playing favorites for Tully Blanchard. I don't care. And I know people are going to be like, that's not fair. It's not like I'm playing favorites for the other fucking show. Shit, I'm playing favorites for over here at AEW. Shut the fuck up. I told you, I'm calling this down the middle. I'm fucking playing favorites for him. So shut the fuck up. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. Tully Blanchard.
One, like that.
So shut the
anyway,
fuck up.
Right? So fuck y'all. Life's not fair anyway. 2, like, I'm kind of like the other route. Like, I don't care who it is. Like, if you're too old to be in their ring, don't be in their ring. Take little bumps here and there, like Jake Roberts. That's a perfect example. He's not taking too many bumps, but he's taking a few.
Bitch. Fucking Great Buddha, 58 years old, just won a fucking title in fucking professional Noah. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I was cheering. I was fucking cheering. I literally start crying because it's Great Buddha. I am a fucking fan of Great Buddha. I love Great Buddha. He's fucking greatest. He's fucking great.
Isn't Buddha the book?
He won a title. He's too old. No, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. He's too old to move. He's too old to fucking move. His knees hurt. He won the fucking match by a fucking Huracanrana. Who does that? Who does it? An old motherfucker, the Great Buddha, who is a champion. So shut the fuck up. Muda's a champion.
And the Booker.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, you penis. Shut up. Muda. Champion.
The Great Booker.
Back to the match. Shut the fuck up. Back to the match.
But yeah, it should be interesting at least.
It is. It is.
When I first saw it, I thought it was
They had
one match. It's a
what?
man,
Damn
right?
it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a 3-on. Wait,
It's
what?
a 6-man, 3
What
and 3.
did you say? Yeah, I don't know why I thought you said a 3-on-1. I was like, wait, what?
No.
Oh yeah. So then we had a Jade Cargill promo. Now, I'm literally baffled because this made no sense in the whole grand scheme of things. You want to know why?
Why?
Jade Cargill in the basketball, playing basketball, shooting hoops, doing 3-pointers, doing crossovers. It's like, yeah, she can play basketball. She can be in it. Hey, wait a minute. She's supposed to be wrestling. What's happening? What the fuck is happening? And the bad part is, like, I watched it and, okay, I'm going to be nice, but I watched it and I was just looking at Jade Cargill, just like looking at her, just staring at her, just looking, whew. So I really didn't realize that she was playing basketball. Yes, I was staring at her. Shut the fuck up. I was staring at her. I didn't realize it. And then when I was listening to somebody and they were talking about it and it was like, yeah, she was playing basketball. I was like, she was playing basketball? Fuck, she was playing basketball? I thought she was training for the back. Oh, she really was playing basketball. Oh, shit. That had nothing to do with the match. That's exactly how I feel. Like, that had nothing to do with the match. Then we had the tag team title match. So you inspired this part of this part of the thing. So before the match, it's the inner circle jerk with MJF and Chris Jericho and Santana and Ortiz, and they're talking about Sammy Guevara, and they're talking, and Jericho stops him. Was like, "You were recording that," and MJF goes, "I know, there was a camera right there recording too. What do you mean?" I was like, "Renegade, you did that. You did that because you said that last week on the podcast."
That proved their lesson.
Yes. So Jericho's all upset about Sammy leaving, and he's like, "Fine, you're out of the inner circle. Who cares? Blah 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 blah."
I hate him.
Like,
I don't want to hear his name again. Yada yada.
Mm-hmm. And he goes, Santana and Ortiz, you guys win. Now, pause before we go there. So there's a thing about Sammy Guevara that came out, and there's 2 different opinions on this. One opinion is, okay, so Sammy Guevara, the angle last week, he was supposed to leave, and then he was supposed to show up in Impact. So he got down there to the Impact zone and was like, "Nah, fam, I'm not doing that. I'm out. I don't care. I'm out. I don't want to be involved. I'm out." And he went home. So the thing is, he was supposed to be in a role where Black Taurus, who showed up in Impact this week, was. Sammy was supposed to be in that role. No one actually knows what the whole entire story was. But Sammy was supposed to be in a story, but Sammy decided not to do it. And Sammy said, "Nope, I'm going home." So apparently he doesn't have heat with Impact. He doesn't have heat with AEW. I don't think that that's true, but I'm just going to leave it alone. But now, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it was right for Sammy to do what he did and be like, "Nah, fam, I'm not doing that," when there was already a storyline in place and he said, "I didn't want to be part of that storyline, so I just opted out to leave"? Like, do you think that was right? And like, from what I heard, the storyline that he was supposed to be put in, which is like the Black Taurus storyline, no one knows where that's going because it just started. So no one knows. And especially, like, if it was Sammy, who knows? They could have wrote it totally different. What do you think of this situation? Do you think it was right for Sammy to do this? Or like, do you think Sammy should have played ball, or Sammy is smart because Sammy did the right thing?
Because I covered a little bit last week, the Black Taurus thing. Like, he's a part of Decay right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sammy being in Decay, storyline wise, it wouldn't fit, but right, like I would hate it.
Mm-hmm.
But due to the fact it was already written, like, man, all that shit was supposed to go down, you know what I mean? Sammy's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy's wrong.
Okay, but I'm also thinking this.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what the story would have been? Like, honestly.
Yeah.
Like you just said, that Black Taurus story sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows if they would have changed the story for Sammy?
Because, yeah, I mean, like, if they did that same story for Sammy, he don't fit in Decay.
Yeah, but what if they changed it and put him with the Deaners or somebody, or like made him something cool? What if he, like, you don't know how the story would have went unless he would have showed up?
True. Like, only person I could see him being with is probably Dashwell, because like she has like a similar gimmick, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and he would fit in that. Otherwise, like, see nobody else he could fit with.
Exactly. But back to AEW. So we had the match between Santana Ortiz and the Young Bucks. The match was really good, and it ended on a roll-up. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, that kind of sucked. I thought it would end like better. It literally ended on like, roll up. What the fuck? It's over.
Kinda?
Like,
It'd be nice. No, it 100%.
yeah, because I was about to explain, because a lot of the people that watch AEW and like that I communicate with and talk was like all of that for that ending, that sucked. They were like a lot of people just like totally turned up their nose to this match, and it was like, I agree, like I totally agree. It just came out too fast, and I'm like, but like I tried to like look at it optimistic, and then like every time I tried to look at it optimistic, it was another glaring point to the story that I was like, like, nah, fam, that actually did suck. Like that did suck. And I know people are like, you just let the fans sway your opinion. No, I like to look at things through like a bigger, wide view where I see it from all sides. And with most of the people saying that the ending fell flat and made the whole match look flat, I looked at it again. I watched the match again later that night and was like, it does kind of make the match feel flat. So kudos for you guys for pointing that out.
The thing about it, the match was actually good. The match was going well, Like I pointed it out to you at one point. Like to me, this match was actually better than the Young Bucks FTR match, in my honest opinion. But it was just that ending that killed the whole momentum to it, like killed the whole vibe.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's how that happened.
Yeah.
And Kenny Omega was watching him and the Good Brothers, and he was watching with his back turned, like kind of a spoof on WWE, and I was like, that's stupid. And like it's like once again, it's like to the point of saying, okay, it's taking a shot at all of the old wrestling tropes, but like, at what point does that become old? Like, it's still happening, so like, at what point does that become old? And like, it was funny because I thought like, okay, all the super hardcores are gonna get like a pop out of it and be like, oh, that was actually funny. But I've seen a lot of people with the opposite reaction going, okay, enough, just stop, move on. I was like, oh, okay, well, guess move on.
They need to learn to do their own thing,
I mean, they are, but like, it just was bothersome. So the Bucks get attacked by the whole inner circle, and Brandon Cutler comes out, and it was funny because he came out to help and got punched immediately, and it was over.
That was funny.
And then the Good Brothers come out like 15 minutes later and help him. I'm like, oh, that sucks.
No, here's the funny part. Did you notice how, like, gingerly they walked to the ring like, yeah, I'm coming. And they were right in the ropes I don't know who was still in the ring. I don't know if it was Jericho or whatever. Like, no, get out the ring. Like, he waved them off. They didn't even try to swing enough like that. Like, get out. Yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
We're here. Y'all okay? We're here.
Yeah, that's exactly how that went down. It was like, damn, that's fucking crazy. So I saved the best part for last. Because this was like one of my favorite parts of AEW. So, tag team match. Matt Hardy and Hangman Page versus T6L9 to 10 11 4 5 36 21 up and down 9 5 1 10 11 2. So
or as I call
they're having a match.
As I called him that, I fucked you up. You're like, who the fuck is that? I told you TM61.
Yeah, because I forgot who TM61 was. I'm so sorry for TM61. I'm sorry I forgot who you are.
Sorry, Snapchat.
But, yeah. But, hey.
What?
That's unverified. We don't know if that's really Slapjack. You're just making speculation. Wow. Can't believe that. Wow. But yeah, like, Matt Hardy and Hangman won. And the match was over. So Matt Hardy's going like, hey, I'm glad that we won, whatever. So he's talking to him, and then he goes, that contract you signed, you're part of the Hardy brand. And Hangman goes, no. What? No. So Hangman tells the mascot, the Jacksonville Jaguar mascot, to come out with the papers. So he shows Matt Hardy the papers, and the papers are for a one-on-one match at Revolution, Matt Hardy and Hangman. If Hangman wins, he gets all of Matt Hardy's earnings from 2021. So Matt Hardy goes, well, if I win, I get your earnings from 2021. And Hangman's like, all right, cool. So the Jacksonville Jaguars mascot attacks him, and it's dude from the private party. So they start beating up Hangman, and then TL6945211 TLCK NYC NYMPLTQ has come in to help Matt Hardy. So they're beating him down. And everybody's like, who's going to help him? Who helps? The Dark Order. They show up, all of them come and help him, including -1, who is giving them the order to go help. So they help him, and they're on one side, and Hangman's on the other side. He's still not joining them. He's looking at them and is like, yeah, like, you're my family. He's like, oh, okay, you're my fam. I got it now. And it was a little touching moment there.
Like he's with them, but not officially, I guess.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. It's so awesome.
Which means
so
it's going
awesome.
to happen really fucking soon. Yeah.
Yes. And so, okay, let's talk about this. There's a debate on the WWE has been training us to storylines ending very quick and stories ending very soon and storylines being over like very quickly, that people want the Hangman to join the Dark Order to be quicker. Somebody else was like, no, this is long-term storytelling. This is making you want it more. And I'm kind of confused because I'm like, okay, I like the story that they're telling. Don't get me wrong. I do. I do want it to end up a little quickly because it seems like it's dragging. Because it's like each week it's like something is like a little bit, and a little bit. And I know people are like, well, that's how you tell long-term stories. That's not. Like when you tell a long-term story, you have stuff in between to make you more captivated. This is like, I enjoy it because I enjoy Hangman and I enjoy the Dark Order. I don't enjoy the storyline because it's taking longer and it's like taking weird turns for no reason. It's like, okay, this should happen this way. Well, this weird turn over here is going all the way around. And it's like, I don't like that. Like, if the story, like, you can have the same story, but like spread apart, it would be okay. But like, it's a straight story, but it has way too many zigzags, and it's like, it's not even fun for me because it's like, we know where this is going. Now it's just like you're dragging it out longer and longer, and it's going to get to the point where, like, if this goes past March, I'm not going to want this at all because it's going to be like, what's this taking too long? Like, it's like, I'm not even into it.
It's similar to like the MJF and like Jericho thing, like him finally joining the inner circle. Like, that took way too fucking long. Or another one, MJF and Cody Rhodes. After a while, you didn't care.
Yes, and that's the thing. People are like, well, AEW tells longer stories and like this, and like, it's because you have the WWE mentality that you want it faster. Okay, not at all, because I have sat through 6, well, no, it wasn't 6 years. It was like, how long was it? It was 2. Yeah, it was, no. That was actually, I've sat through a 6 or 7 year storyline. I've sat through a 6 or 7 year storyline that wind up paying off and still was like, oh my God. And I know people are like, wait, what wrestling storyline literally had 6 years and kept you invested? Oh, the Tetsuya Naito story. That literally was 6 years. It had a story in it. In each of the story beats, people who haven't been there from the beginning don't know the story beats. People who have been there from the beginning have literally been living and dying by this story to the point where when it happened, people cried. That is a fucking story. And like, it was so long that like, it never got to the point where you didn't care. It always got to the point where, do you know if you care or not? It's like, wait, do I care? Like, is this happening? Like, I care about him, but like, wait, this isn't happening. And once you put together that this whole story is happening, you're like, wait a minute, I really care. Like, I want to see this guy get what he deserves. Yeah. I want to see him win the title. It's like, it is so fucking mental because it literally started with the fans turned on him by accident. It literally was an accidental thing, and it made a storyline that was so great because he had a shot at the world title, and Nakamura and Tanahashi had a shot at the Intercontinental title. They brought a fan vote, and it was like, hey, which one do you want the main event? Everybody picked the Intercontinental title. Naito had a match for the world title. He lost it. Now, that made Naito hate the fans. That made Naito hate the Intercontinental title. That made Naito hate the world title. When Naito won the Intercontinental title, he threw the title because he hated it because what it did. He hated the fans because the way they turned on it. He hated the world title because it was supposed to be his. When he had a shot at it, everybody was like, oh, they're going to end the storyline. Nope. They created another layer to the storyline. He couldn't beat Okada. And everybody was like, holy shit, what the fuck is this? Then we get to the
title at one point.
Yes, he did because he was so angry at it.
Yeah.
Then we get to the last part where he's like, he changed his ways and he's like, I'm synonymous with the Intercontinental title and I want the world title and I want to main event. I want to main event Wrestle Kingdom. I want to do this. And it got to the point where he said, fuck it, I want to be double champion. It was at the point where everybody, literally, a month before Wrestle Kingdom, they was like, nah, fam, he ain't even in the main event. He ain't got shit to do with that. Yo, he pushed his way until he got to the title. He got to the shot for the Intercontinental title. Then he had the shot for the world title. He won it. He won the title. Grown men and women were crying because it was fucking a 6-year journey. We literally was in tears. it was just fucking great. It was just so fucking great. It just was so, man. It was one of those moments, and that's why people go, "Oh, you don't like quick story." I love long-term stories. 6-year story, invested the whole entire way. So it's not that I want the story done. I just don't want it to be boring. Don't make it boring, people.
That's just it, though. Not every story needs to be long term, but not every story needs to be short as fuck either. It all depends on the story you're telling.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Like, for my people out there who read books, you could damn near read a fucking big ass novel. You could read like a 6-page book. You know, you enjoy what you enjoy. Like, as long as the storytelling in that book is good.
Or you could read a comic book where it literally has long-term booking. Or you could read a graphic novel that's like right there and give you the whole story. Like, holy shit, that was good. Either way, it's really good.
Aren't there also something called like back issues or something like that where they have like a little bit, like few pages full of fucking like story?
No, but that usually ties into the bigger story. It ties into the overarching story.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, it's like a little bit.
Yeah, or like just you could just have a certain arc, which is a short part of a larger story, or just a short story.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a random arc that has nothing to do with nothing.
But like,
you never know.
Yeah, so it's not long stories are bad and short stories are good, or vice versa. It depends on the story.
Or more importantly, it depends on who's telling the story to you.
That's true.
But yeah, that's a thing.
Ooh, daddy, I like it raw.
We're keeping that in. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. We're keeping it in. So Monday Night Raw.
No. Fuck you.
Fuck you. No.
Fuck you.
No.
Fuck you.
No. You said it. You wanted to talk about Raw. We're keeping it in. We're keeping it in.
No.
We're keeping it in. No. So Monday Night Raw started off with the mid show.
I put it off.
Yeah.
I put it off.
No, you're not. You can't, because we're starting off with the mid show. We're keeping this in. The mid show. And Miz interviewed Drew McIntyre. Now. And Miz did exactly what I'm doing right now. He cut off Drew McIntyre so he couldn't say anything, and he just kept talking and kept talking and kept talking and kept moving the story along until Drew got mad and headbutted him. And he headbutted him and broke his glasses. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. He broke his
You
glasses.
didn't hear me. It's a racist word.
Why is that racist? Glasses are racist?
No, I'm just saying racist word so we can cut this off.
Oh, glasses. People with glasses are smart. That's not racist. Oh my God. And then we had a match with the Lucha House Dragons and Matt Riddle versus the Hurt Locker Business. Anything to add here?
No?
You hate the Lucha House Dragons.
No, like I'm actually a fan of theirs now, but I just have no input.
Oh, well, they lost.
Like other than losing, they've been doing like good without Kalisto. Like, I think Kalisto was the problem with them.
I mean, he hasn't been on Raw. I mean, of course. Wow.
I mean, the reason he hasn't been on Raw is because he's on SmackDown.
Wow. I'm wrong. Damn. He's been off of TV so long, I have no fucking clue where he is. Good job, Kalisto. Good job. I have no idea where you belong.
Remember, last time we saw him, he was wearing his fedora talking to his hermana, Sasha Banks.
Oh,
remember?
That's right. He's now her bag handler. Got it.
That might as well be, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna call him what Jimmy Hart is to Hulk Hogan, but that's not right.
Her bitch?
No, this is weed carrier. What?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Her bitch. It's like, that's pretty much what Jimmy is, but whatever.
Yeah, Huxley, yeah.
That's the definition of big dog, little dog.
Yes. So Matt Riddle and the Dragons lost, but also they're saying that Keith Lee might not be in a triple threat match for the U.S. title at Elimination Chamber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So then we cut to the back, and Miz is like, listen, I'm out of Elimination Chamber. I got the money in the brink briefcase. I'm out of the chamber. So I want you to replace me with some young up-and-comer, and his name is John Morrison. So he says that, and then Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods plead their case because, like, hey, we can have another case of Kofi Mania. Kofi was a former champion, and it was like, oh, yeah. And, like, soon as they said that, I was like, bingo. Long-term story. And as soon as I said that, Renegade was like, what? Long-term story. I was like, what do you mean? Long-term story. And you have to think about it because Kofi replaced Ali in the Elimination Chamber that year to go on to WrestleMania and to win the title. Who is he beefing with right now? Retribution. Ali said he's going to get him back. I mean, storytelling. WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah.
It's looking good. It's looking really good. But yeah, that happened. Then we had a backstage thing where we have Bob Boney player and Damian Priest. They're talking, and all of a sudden, Akira Tozawa rolls up R-Truth and pins him. And Renegade just yells at the top of his lungs, and I dropped the phone out of fear because I didn't know what was happening. And then Damian Priest knocks out Tozawa and tells Bob Boney to pin him, and now the new 24 si es champion.
First of all,
Bob Boney, player. Damn it! I was close. I was so close. I was one off. 24-7 champion, Bob Boney.
Second off, I'm like so fucked up about that situation. Not in a bad way. It's like, it's okay, right? But I'm so fucked up with that situation that I was about to correct you, and I was wrong. Like, dude, what the fuck? He's Punishment Martinez now.
That's my joke.
Yeah. So I was about to correct you, but like I was wrong.
And then we figure out the genius booking of WWE. And I know people are like, wait, WWE has no genius booking. You're wrong. You're dead wrong. Because Bob Boney is going to be on SNL, which is Saturday Night Live, with the 24/7 championship, which means R-Truth is going to take the title back at SNL. But what does that mean? About 5 million people watch SNL. So now 5 million people are going to see R-Truth and Bob Bunny in a WWE situation on network television, and it's going to be shocking. And I know people are like, yo, those are low numbers, are really, really low numbers. They're like 5 million people watching SNL. dude, if you know how bad SNL sucks right now, you would be like 5 million people is like fucking amazing. And also, a lot of people do not consume media through regular television. We usually consume it on fucking YouTube or fucking some other network or something.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Like, you guys have to remember. You have to remember, TV is not consumed by just watching it through like cable or like streaming. It's everywhere. It is literally everywhere. I literally watch SNL on YouTube on the weekends. Like Sunday morning, I get up and like, oh, what the fuck happened on SNL? Boop, pop it on YouTube. I literally was up last night. I could have watched SNL. I could have watched it live. I could have watched Saturday Night Live. I could have. Why didn't I? Well, I was doing whatever the hell I wanted to do. Hey, I was over here having sex. I don't know. I was doing something. Wait. I did want to see who was on there. YouTube. That's it.
Like, I legit don't have cable in my room, so yeah, man.
But if you want to watch it, watch it through YouTube. You watch it through YouTube, or you watch it through some streaming service. Yeah. Like, that's the thing. Like, a lot of things are consumable other ways. So, like, just because it has a 5 million rating, which, like, about 3 or 4 years, it would do, like, 15 million, it's fine. And it's not like, oh, those 10 million people are not watching. Maybe they're not watching because it's not funny anymore. Maybe. Probably. That's one of the reasons. They're probably not watching because they're not watching through regular memes. So, yeah, that's the thing. So then we have the match, Kofi Kingston versus The Miz. And Kofi wins. Kofi is now in the match. So that's the thing.
Yeah.
Then we had Charlotte Flair and Asuka versus Lacey Evans and Peyton Royce. They're wrestling the match. Peyton is wrestling. She goes to tag Lacey. Lacey drops down like, nah, fuck you, bitch. Like, what are you doing? Lacey runs up to next to Ric Flair. She goes, I'm pregnant.
Woo!
And literally,
daddy. Woo! Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what Flair did. And the funniest thing was, everybody on the internet completely shit on Monday Night Raw. They was like, oh, fuck this shit. They're going to do this storyline. Oh, fuck. This is so stupid. This is why we don't watch WWE. Ah, fuck it. Ah, Raw sucks. Blah, blah, blah. Literally, everybody, it was a whole entire timeline just completely dumpster and dumpstering on WWE Monday Night Raw. And 5 minutes later, everybody retracted that and said congratulations and went back to watching Raw as normal. Because 5 minutes later, we found out Lacey Evans is legit in real life pregnant by her husband, which I've been saying she has one for the longest. He was like, fuck that. I'm not going to let some old man play like he's fucking my wife. I'm fucking my wife. He got her pregnant. So congratulations to Lacey Evans and her husband.
By the way, legit, no one is ready for Asuka. Because like every time they're about to fight her, they get pregnant.
Yay! Charlotte.
Hey, tranquilo, man. Tranquilo.
Ascendayo.
You stop.
So then we had Lacey Evans versus Shayna Baszler, because Lacey and Naomi are supposed to face Shayna and Nia eventually. So that was a match.
Wait. Lacey?
What? Lana. I said Lana. Lana. That's what I said. I said Lana. There's too many L's in this company. Why is there too many L's?
I mean, it's gotta be. They always take the L.
Wow. I wasn't gonna go there, but wow.
Once again, I'm the WWE guy, and I said it. So that shows you how like unbiased I can be.
So then we had the best part of Monday Night Raw. The best part. We had no, that was the worst part. We had the best part. Braun Strowman showed up. He's back, and he's talking to Adam Pearce, and they're talking. And Braun Strowman says, "We're ashamed, man." And I just said, "Motherfucker!" And he was like, "What? What?" He was like, "What? Did you drop something?" I was like, "No, this son of a god, motherfucker!" And you had no idea why I was cursing. And then I said, "Dude, it's gonna be Shane McMahon versus Braun Strowman at WrestleMania." And you said, "Motherfucker!" Yep, we were pissed. We were pissed. It's happening.
Well, at least Braun's gonna kill Shane though, so that's the thing.
A helicopter couldn't kill Shane. The fuck you think he going to
do? Yeah.
Yeah, you forgot. You forgot.
Peter McMahon. They don't die. They multiply.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why did you say the second part? We were fine with the first part. Why? God damn it. I'm about to Scarlet Witch him and say, "No more McMahons."
That will work.
All right. It probably will. So then we had the gauntlet to see who was going to be the last person in the chamber. So it started off with Kofi versus... No, was it? Yeah, Kofi wasn't. Yeah, Kofi versus AJ Styles. Then it went from... He lost. AJ Styles versus Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre won. Jeff Hardy versus Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre won. Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. And then Alexa Bliss popped up on every TV screen. And Randy Orton got counted out. Drew McIntyre won. Drew McIntyre turned around, died by a bro kick. 1, 2, 3. Sheamus is the last man in the chamber.
Yeah, it's okay.
He could say, "Yeah, that's okay." That's all you gotta say.
I kind of like part of me kind of sees Sheamus winning for some odd reason.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because this is where we're gonna get into it. Yeah. You
see it too?
Yeah. No, I see that. I see it going to WrestleMania. He's gonna win the title and he's gonna duck him for months until we get to WrestleMania. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I totally see it. Because I see him winning this chamber, and then, like, for the next couple of months, he's going to duck him, and then Drew's going to have some way to get into WrestleMania, and, by God, that's going to be a thing.
Once again, long-term storytelling.
No. WWE's the microwave generation. What are you talking about? It's only microwave here. It's like, we get this thing, and it's a thing, and that's it. That's it. Like, damn it, pal. That's how we do it.
Yep.
So, yeah. And I know that you guys are like, so you guys are going to do the Elimination Chamber review? No.
We're not?
No.
Okay.
No, we're going to talk about it later, but we're not going to talk about it now. We're not going to talk about it now. And I know you're like, why are you not talking about it now?
We still have Smackdown.
Bitch. We still have Smackdown. But I did forget like the scene that like sponsored a million tissues. Literally, the scene that sponsored a million tissues. It was a scene where Alexa.
I need to put in like we actually have a sponsor for this segment of this show, right? We're finally sponsored by Blue Chew. Go on.
Yeah, and you didn't need Blue Chew here because Alexa got down on her knees and was praying, and it looked like a scene out of a fucking movie that you watch at night when your girlfriend is asleep and she won't give you any. It was one of those scenes. And it's like she's literally there and she has on a shirt and it's like, dude, come on. Like, seriously. Like, come on. Like, don't do this. This is bad. Out of your penis. I know, you're crying out of your penis. But Jesus Christ, it's like, why would they do this? It's like, why? And I know, like, I've heard so many people go, oh my God, that was so hot. And the funny thing about it, it was literally girls. And I'm like, dude, stop. I feel bad. It's like, no, that shit was literally hot. Like, oh my God.
Isn't that wrong?
Like one of my female friends, she's not even bi, and she was like, "Oh my God, that was so hot." Like that made me. I was like, "Dude, seriously?" She's like, "Yeah, didn't you?" I'm like, "No." It was bad. It was bad. If you go on YouTube, you could probably find it, or you could probably find it on a hub, or you could probably find it on any other place that, you know. We should talk about Smackdown, or we should talk about Young Rock. It's really good. It probably is. It probably is. And if I swear to God, if any of you fuckers act like you have no idea what the hub is, I will fucking ban you from ever listening to this podcast. If you fucking sit there and go, I have no idea what the hub is, I will fucking ban you. I will find your IP address and ban you from ever streaming this fucking podcast. I swear to God, I will. Because you know what it is. Like, the only fucking way you don't know what this is if you're sitting with your fucking girlfriend and she has no idea what the fuck you're talking about. You know what? Fuck it. She knows. She knows.
She knows what the hub is.
She fucking popped what I said to her. She's like, ha. She knows. She knows. If you sit there and act like you don't fucking know, I swear to God, I'll ban you. I'll find your IP. I will ban you. I will fucking ban you from ever listening to the streaming service. And I will block you on Twitter and Instagram. I'll fucking ban you. I swear to God, I'll fucking do it. Don't you act like you're fucking holier than now when I fucking say the hub. Don't you act like that. You're a sinner just like me, bastard. Yeah, but Young Rock is actually really funny.
Really?
It was fucking awesome. Yeah, it was fucking awesome. The mom on that show, like, she's a great actor. And every fucking version of The Rock, I don't know how the fuck he did it. Every version of The Rock looks like a version of The Rock. It literally looks like it's him.
Okay.
And I'm just waiting for that reveal, like, in the middle of the fucking show, probably, like, because it's 11 episodes. I'm waiting for, like, 10 episodes down where he goes, yeah, and then that one time when I brought WWE, then I can be like, ha! Told you it's coming.
And then someone would like fucking try to shit on you and be like, that hasn't happened. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, fuck you. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. 1 year later. So, this McMahon just sold the WWE to the Rock. Yeah, so that happened. Yeah, people. Do you remember, like, Viper said that like a year ago? Yeah. I'm saying a year ago. Probably less than that. But, yeah.
It's been motherfuckers that listen to the podcast and literally come in my mentions and DM me and go, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, pal. You're fucking lying. You don't know shit. You don't know what the fuck is going on. You're so stupid. You don't know shit about wrestling. Then it happens. I love your podcast, man. You are so fucking on point, goddammit. You sons of bitches, you know what the fuck you be talking about. Man, you even better than the motherfuckers I pay $10 to. I get this shit for free. Fuck you. Told you. Fucking listen to me.
I mean,
Fucking
if
asshole.
y'all do want to donate, y'all can, but it's not necessary.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Go to our Patreon?
Yeah.
Plug.
Coming soon.
Wait, no. The only thing coming soon is our OnlyFans.
That's it.
Check out. Wow. But yeah, we're off course. Like we're so off course. We have to get back. Listen, we have to smack it down because we already have it raw. So we need to smack it down. Because if you ain't laying a smackdown on something raw, then it ain't blowing up like dynamite. And then after that, you got to figure out who's next. You're in the major leagues, kid. You got to make an impact.
Well, goddamn. Time for Smackdown.
Yes, it is.
"21 Jump Street." Because we're going to Smackdown. Smackdown's on 21 Jump Street.
I really thought it was on Kick-Ass Boulevard and wait, god damn it, I was wrong. Fuck, it was on fucking Know Your Role Boulevard and Shut Your Mouth Avenue or some shit like that. God damn it.
My bad. I've been binge watching that lately.
I mean, it seems like 21 Jump Street with a bunch of old people trying to be kids, but hey, it's Smackdown.
Is it bad? Like, it took me a minute to figure out that Johnny Depp was on the show.
Yes, it is. It is very bad because you should know that Johnny Depp is on 21 Jump Street. That's all he's famous for is 21 Jump Street. I've never seen him do anything else. It's only been 21 Jump Street.
Well, the Pirates.
21 Jump Street. That's all I know him from. It's only on 21 Jump Street. Never seen anything else.
But yeah, Smackdown.
The down of the smack.
The down of the smack.
So it started off with the 21 Jump Street remake with Edge coming out. And he's coming out to say that, hey, I can choose anybody I want. And Roman comes out and says, you better choose me. He says no. And then all of a sudden, the weirdest fucking thing happens. Sami Zayn shows up.
That was weird. That was.
He comes out and Sammy's like, you have to worry about me. It's me. It's me. It's me. And he gets super kicked.
By Jey Uso, which I almost called Jenny by accident.
Yes. But then we got the coolest thing. We got Roman. Drops the mic. Gives the title to Paul. And he shows Edge's hands. He's like, listen, I don't have anything in my hand. Walks up to him. And he says something in his ear. And I couldn't really make it out. But like, I swear he said pineapples belong on pizza. And I was like, oh shit, Roman believes in pineapples on pizza. Like, you should have seen on my face. It was just, I can't believe he actually said that. Holy shit. But Edge was taken aback because Edge was like, no, it's only Canadian bacon. No. And Edge was just, he was just mortified by what he said. I was confused.
I have a comment and I have a question, mostly for our listeners, whatever, right? So
yes.
My comment is, I agree with Edge. Canadian bacon on pizza. That's a yay for me. Second, right? When we were watching, we had a weird thing. I was 5 minutes behind. Now, I'm normally like maybe 30 seconds behind or something. Like, not by much. I was legit like 5 minutes behind. Did any of our listeners who watches wrestling with their friends on their phone or whatever have the same issue? I just want to know that. Tweet me at Renegade Enigma and like let me know.
Yes. But yeah, that segment was over. Then we had Big E come out. Big E has homemade what is that? Goddamn microwave food, a fucking refrigerator, a lamp, a sofa, something to put his feet in, and he just was relaxing.
I want to call it the massagers because it was one of those things you legit put your toes in to like you wet your feet and shit.
Yes. So he's there and he's watching a match between Apollo Crews and Shinsuke Nakamura. And he's talking about how Nakamura deserves a title, blah, blah, blah.
Title match.
And the winner of this gets... Yes. The winner of this gets a shot at the Intercontinental title. So, I don't remember who won. Do you?
Shinsuke.
Okay, Shinsuke won.
Yeah.
And Apollo got angry. And he was going to hit him with the steps. But Big E was like, don't you do that. Put it down. I'm on Laser Wolf. And I don't want you to do this. I don't know why he plugged his show Laser Wolf. But he did. So Big E walks over to Nakamura. And as he does, Apollo just grabs the steps and hits both of them and falls down at the same time. Like, okay. That was awesome.
Did he trip or something? Like, what the fuck?
I think he tripped over like one of their bodies. That was a funny part. He continues to beat up Big E. He throws him in the ring, and he picks up the steps. He's going to throw the steps on Big E. Big E rolls outside.
But not before throwing Shinsuke Nakamura, like, in the quote-unquote crowd.
Mm-hmm. So now Nakamura's in the universe, and Big E rolls back outside. Apollo grabs the steps, and the referee's like, don't do it! Don't do it! Apollo goes, okay. And he just throws the steps over the ropes. And supposedly they smashed Big E on the outside, which, you know, he probably didn't smash Big E on the outside. He was under the ring. So, yeah. That's it. So that looks like that's where that's going. Big E, Nakamura, Apollo. I don't like it because this is the second triple threat for a secondary title.
And the second time that's been like Big E and Apollo.
Yes. And now they're at Nakamura, and it's just... I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. So as they're stretching out Big E, who had a seizure, by the way, he had a seizure. They're stretching him out. He had a full-blown seizure. He was just spitting up, and like blood was coming out of his face and nose. It was so bad. It was just so bad. They stretchered him off, and he was going by Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins did the double foot stomp on him. That didn't happen. Just like the Kyle O'Reilly thing didn't happen. Fucking But he was stretchered out, and Seth Rollins did come out with his pajama suit. With a suit that looks like fucking pajamas. And then he's complaining about the greater good, and he's going to get Cesaro, and he's going to make him pay. And it's like, dude, shut up. Especially with that, shut up. So, after that, he tries to sue the WWE Universe for no goddamn reason. I don't care. Then we go to the back. We get an interview.
No.
I mean, not
you
interview.
have to go back to the Cesaro. The Seth Rollins thing. Because he said the most fucked up line or whatever, right? He was like, what happened to Big E was an injustice. Like, your friend betraying you? Like, I know there was something about that because you guys betrayed me. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like, he's just so fucked up.
Like, the character is so fucking delusional.
Yes. Then we had a Baron Corbin segment with Edge. Baron Corbin goes, I have a $3,000 watch. And Edge goes, I have a timepiece too. And he pulls out his phone and was like, and you can make calls on it and you can text. It was funny, but it was also just like really dumb, but it was fun.
It made sense though. It made sense.
Yes. So then we had the Riot Squad versus Team Boat,
Team what?
which is, you know, the best of all times in Tamina. Boat.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Versus the Riot Squad. And the Riot Squad lost because Billy came out because she was supporting Team Boat, and she confused Liv, who got hit with the finisher of Tamina. So Natty and Tamina are celebrating, and Billy gets in the ring. He's like, yeah, we did it. And Billy gets super kicked by Tamina.
So we're right back where we started with that shit. Like, she's alone.
Yes. I know, I have a feeling where she's going, and I'm going to talk about it in just a second. But then we had Edge meet, what is the other bad guy's name? I mean, not the bad guy. He met Daniel Bryan, and they were talking about how they can wrestle each other at the pay-per-view. I was like, oh, okay.
100% down for that shit.
Yeah. So then we have Ding Dong.
Hello?
Yes. Bailey interviews the women tag team champions. And it's Nia and Shayna, and they're trying to get through the door, and they both of them at the same time. Then they get through the door, and it's one chair. And I'm like, oh God. So Bailey is talking about how she's better alone and how she didn't need the tag team titles. And then she talks about Sasha, and Nia talks bad about Sasha, and then Shayna talks bad about Bianca, which leads to what I said last week, Sasha and Bailey coming out eventually. But before they come out, Reginald shows up, the sommelier, and says, don't you talk bad about Sasha. She is a nice woman. She can beat you, and she can beat you. And her sidekick, Bianca, they could beat you for tag team titles. It's like, okay. Like, I know where this is going, but like, it's weird.
Definitely.
It's funny. And then Sasha comes out and was like, I don't need anybody to speak for me. And she starts talking, and then Bianca comes out and was like, I'm not your sidekick. And they both get in each other's face because they say they're going to face each other at WrestleMania. But they didn't officially say they're going to face each other at WrestleMania. So Reginald steps up and says, how about the three of us take on the three of you? Which means Reginald, Bianca, and Sasha versus Nia, Shayna, and Bailey.
I thought you made Reginald the leader of that shit.
Yes. So they're having a match. Bailey is literally wrestling in socks, no shoes, because she was dressed up the regular way. They had the 6-man match. It's going great. Reginald gets tagged in. He can't beat up Nia. He tries to jump on Nia. She catches him. And Sasha and Bianca double drop kick him. He gets the pin. It's like, wait, what? Reginald pins Nia. So after the match, they're on the outside, and she just keeps saying, you're welcome. And like, it's like, wait a minute, are you a heel now? Because she's been having a lot of heel tendencies.
Yeah, she seemed really cocky. Like, more than usual.
Yes.
She's cocky either way, face and a heel, but she's slightly more humble as a face.
Yes. Now, over the couple of months, I've been seeing Reginald fall for Sasha. I'm thinking that he's going to wind up being her little pet eventually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the thing. And what I was thinking about for Billy is Billy and Bailey could be a thing.
Yeah. That did seem like it could have been a thing, like a few weeks ago, whenever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was like 2-3 weeks ago, was it?
Yes, that was 2-3 weeks ago. So I feel like if they keep going with this, it'll work. So then we have Cesaro talking to Edge about a WrestleMania match. That would be a dream match.
100%.
Then we have Carmella talking to Reginald. And she's like, hey, where were you? Why did it take you so long to get my wine? He's like, oh, I had to find the best wine for you, Carmella. And she's like, so you weren't doing anything else? He's like, no. She's like, so what do you think? I'm stupid? I saw you out there with Bianca and Sasha.
I thought you were going to call me out for that.
No, I let you not be responsible for the person who literally called her out 5 seconds before she said that.
I legit said, like, what the fuck? Are you a moron? Like, you don't watch the show? Like, and then she fucking said all that shit. So
yes. And she took a sip of the wine and she spit it in his face. It was like, oh, Reginald.
You hear Corey Graves, like, laughing in the background. Like, giggling.
He loved it. Then we had the weirdest match ever. We had Dominic Mysterio, Rey Mysterio, versus the Alpha Academy, Otis and Chad Gable, with the tag team champions sitting at ringside. No, this is what fucking made me happy, but also made me sad at the same time. So, the tag team champions sitting there, and they're like, hey, we're going to defend our tag team titles, but they have red Solo cups, and they're like, we're not going to defend them against the Street Profits. And it's like, dude, you have the Solo cups, so why the fuck aren't you going to defend them against the Street Profits?
Because we don't want to?
Yeah, and I'm tired of seeing that match. That's one reason, but like, so they're saying basically whoever wins this match is probably going to be number one contenders, which wound up being Rey and Dominic because Otis won't get out the ring and he just keeps beating up Rey Mysterio and takes out Rey.
Yeah, that was my question, right? Because, okay, like, I legit don't remember who was the legal man. Somebody tagged somebody out of fucking Team Alpha and whatever, and both of them stayed in the ring, and the referee counted to 5, and was it 5 or 10?
It was 5.
Counted to 5, and they got DQ'd. Fine. But which one was legal?
It was Gable.
It was Gable? Okay.
So after that, Rey gets carried to the back by Dominic.
You forgot to
and then we see...
So, like, he ordered in...
Oh.
What's his face? Gable ordered...
Chad Gable.
Otis to do a splash off the middle rope, or was it the top?
It was the middle rope.
And like, looked like he busted Ray's ribs, and we have a heel turn. So yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, because at this point they were kind of tweeners. Because you were kind of confused at one point because you thought they were faces, but they've done some heelish things. If you remember the Bianca thing a few weeks ago.
Yeah, but I didn't know who was the heel, who was the face right here. So after that, Edge talks to Kevin Owens, and it's like, okay, that's another dream match I would like to see. So that happened. Then we went to commercial. After we came back from commercial, we had all of the bad guys come out for the last match, which is a 6-man. It was Bartender Cabron, Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn. So right after they come out, then here comes Edge. Like, okay, that was weird. Apparently he was going to do commentary. So then they go to the back, and it's Cesaro standing there with Daniel Bryan, and Kevin Owens walks up. And he's like, "Hey guys," and Brian goes, "Hey, we were talking about strategy." He's like, "Because we didn't want to get stunnered tonight." He was like, "Hey, listen, I'm not going to stunner you." And Brian was like, "Well, you have a habit of turning on your partners." He was like, "Turn on this one, that one." Like, he's like, no. He was like, and there was a famous one with a list. I popped.
Yeah,
I popped.
did. They
just
if
for
you
the
look
reference.
closely at Kevin and Cesaro, they wanted to laugh.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And it was really funny. And Kevin goes, "Listen, guys, you don't have to worry about me stunning you tonight. But when we get to the elimination chamber, I'll maybe stun you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7." And he just kept going with numbers and just walked off. And they looked at each other and was like, oh damn it.
Like, fuck.
And then we had the 6-man. The good guys came out and they had the match. The match was okay. It wasn't super awesome. It was okay.
Yeah, I felt that too. Good point.
Yeah. And it was so funny, the ending after the ending, because the good guys won. The good guys won, but Daniel Bryan standing in the ring because he made Sammy tap out. Then he gets hit by Baron Corbin. Then somebody else hits him. Then somebody else hits him. Then somebody else hits him. And Jey Uso's the last person standing. Jey Uso gets speared by Edge. Like, the fuck?
5 seconds later.
And before you can even think, bam! He gets hit by Roman Reigns. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like, Roman just speared him. What the fuck? What the
Like,
fuck?
Legit, the fucking
It was one of those.
process was like, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck?
Because you're trying to process, like, wait, where did Edge come on? Because we knew it was the people in the Elimination Chamber hitting each other with their finishers. So where the fuck did Edge come from?
Yeah.
And then it's like, wait a minute. But as soon as you start processing that, he gets the spear from Roman, and it's like, oh, okay, that's a thing.
From because Edge was doing commentary, so yeah, where were you?
Exactly, where was Roman? But yeah, that was SmackDown.
The ending was awesome to me.
Yes, it was. And we had Roman standing over top of Edge with the title. Still saying that pineapples belong on pizza. So that's the
Canadian bacon.
No. Pineapples.
Ladies and gentlemen, for WrestleMania, there's going to be a match. It's going to be the Viral Viper versus the Renegade Enigma. And, like, the winner, like, officially puts either pineapples or Canadian bacon on pizza.
Yes. We're sticking to that, too. There's no way out of it. It's on the podcast. Stuck. It's glue. So when you have to eat pineapples on pizza, yeah, stuck with it, pal.
But remember this, like, 3 words, right? Hard, subject to change.
Oh, man. So do you want to not review, predictions for Elimination Chamber?
Hell yeah, because, like, kind of forgot that it was a thing. Like, I thought it'd be, like, off, like, by a lot, but it's this Sunday.
Yep. It's this Sunday. So we got the United States Championship match, triple threat. Keith Lee Matt Riddle, Bob Lash. Here's the thing. We're not sure if Keith Lee's going to be in a match, so with that, who do you see winning this match?
Matt Riddle. Like, even with Keith Lee in it, I see Matt Riddle winning it because that's where I saw them going all along with it. You know, like they just ultra long with that bullshit.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. So yeah, I'm totally agreeing with that. So after that match, we have the women's tag team title match, which I predicted last week. Sasha and Bianca versus Nia and Shayna. Who do you have?
I have Sasha and Bianca. Now, here's my question for you, though, right? Because I think you agree with that, too, right? Now, how long are they going to have it to? Right? Like, are they going to take it all the way to WrestleMania, or are they going to lose it right before WrestleMania?
If they win it, I think they're going all the way to WrestleMania. But I don't think that they're going to win it just because of the setup for the Shayna and Nia match with Dakota and Raquel.
Yeah, good point. Yeah. Good point. I forgot about that. So, yeah, I take it back. It's going to be Shayna and Nia. I forgot all about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm going with that. So it's that match. Then I'm trying to think. It's like one more match, isn't it? No, it's not. Because they literally have nothing on this card. Like, WWE did like such a piss poor thing. It's nothing else on this card except for the two big elimination chambers.
Exactly.
And on the elimination chambers is the one Drew McIntyre, Kofi Kingston, Sheamus, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and Jeffrey Nero Hardy.
He added Nero.
So who do you think is going to be the winner?
For some odd reason, like, my heart says Drew, right? My heart says Drew. But I want to say Sheamus.
Okay. I'm saying Sheamus too. Yeah. I'm all for Sheamus. Because, like, that would be a better storyline to get to the title. Yes. So then we have the Smackdown one. The winner gets a shot at the Universal title. We have Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, Bartender Cabron, Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, and Cesaro.
I want you to answer this one first.
Who do you think? I'm going with Cesaro.
Cesaro? Okay. The reason I wanted you to answer it first, right, is because, you know, like, right after that, like, seconds after that, they face Roman. Now, who do you have?
Of course, Roman.
Okay.
And then he's getting speared by fucking Edge. Yes, he's getting revenge.
Yeah. Thinking. I'm gonna go with Cesaro too, because, like, he legit is in the main event right now. So yeah.
Yeah, but you forgot the one important thing that you totally forgot about that. Main event Jey Uso exists.
Yeah, but he's not winning that shit. He's not.
I know. They literally called him that on the fucking show today.
He'll probably be fine to be the first one eliminated at that.
Probably.
Like, I like Jay now, don't get me wrong, but with all the other people in it, like, nah. That ain't Chief. That ain't it.
It might be it.
And yeah, like, again, like, I agree. Cesaro versus Roman. Like, yeah, Roman's winning because the end game is Edge.
Yes.
do a double spear, headbutt each other, and like knock out each other. So they had to do a rematch at Extreme Rules.
Mm-hmm. Love it. So yeah, that was Smackdown.
Yeah. Now I have a question for you though, right? We were supposed to have a match, which was Asuka versus Lacey Evans. I don't know if I asked you this like in the segment prior to this, because as y'all know, we record this like in 2-day period or so. Since Lacey's out, because she's pregnant, right? Do you think she's getting replaced, or do you think we're just not doing that?
Yeah, no, I said probably Charlotte.
Probably Charlotte. I'm going with Pan. If not, it's going to be a 3-way between the three.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I want Asuka to just get really comfortable with that title, because at WrestleMania, she's not going to keep it.
Yeah, because, like, maybe a wave might hit WrestleMania, you know, like a Riptide type thing, you know?
Yeah, a nightmare. She's going to have a nightmare. And I'm really because if it goes the other way, I can still see it ending in a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because it just would be like perfect revenge. Like 365 days of revenge.
I was fucking up.
We'll never be able to hear the end of it from an old professional person saying, "Hey, I told you guys. And I'm gonna be like, this is the one time I don't want you to be like, I told you guys. But yeah.
And this is the same person that said fucking Bianca Belair was not as athletic as like they put her out to be.
No, not that person. Not that person. No, the person I'm talking about usually is the overseer of a show that we actually do really like a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Hopefully once it all goes down, he doesn't go, I told you so. Because this would be like the one time that he actually can gloat about, hey, I told you so. You know what? Really don't care. Really don't care. Yeah, long as we get the result that's a good result, I don't care. Don't care. Yeah. But yeah, you got anything else you wanna add to this?
No tengo nada, mi amigo.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I really don't know what else to say. I mean, I guess, like I say, my catchphrase. What is my catchphrase? Anyway.
Ay, mi no sabe.
Fuck that shit.